Back, ladies and gentlemen, and we have here game 2 between iG.Vitality versus VGJ.Thunder. So yeah, into the second phase of the draft already. Yep, I'd like to thank all of you, the few hundreds of you tuning in on the Beyond the Summit 2 channel. I do appreciate you guys tuning in, and it's been nice interacting with you guys. For those of you who don't know me, Hades all the way from Singapore, and VGJ.Thunder winning game 1 in extremely quick fashion. I guess they haven't had lunch yet, and they're probably rushing so they can make it in time. I mean, it's 2:46 here in Singapore. Not sure what time it is for you guys tuning in from where. I understand one of you is from Seattle, Mr. And yeah, here we are. Well, iG.Vitality, Tusk, Gyro, Tiny, and ET. I have a feeling this could actually end up becoming a Miracle Tiny, because so far we've seen the Gyro played by Sakata, right? That's the S. And VGJ.Thunder, Sand King, Nature's Prophet, Jakiro, and Razor. Don't worry, guys. This is not the misery Nature's Prophet. I know there was a period of time where people like this, oh, Jungle Nature's Prophet, I'm gonna be 5. And then you're like, what the hell? I mean, kind of reminiscent towards that, I don't know, the Terrorblade support. Anything can work in Dota, right, guys? So, Razor, I like the core so far. Like VGJ.Thunder, they've, you know, like, they've probably identified. If you guys have watched some of the previous IGV games, maybe not just the previous one, but also the ones from the day before yesterday, that's where you see IGV, they're a team they like to play very early on. VGJ happens to be able to match them in that aspect. So at the same time, it's a clash on who sprints first. Also, at the same time,
10 seconds
they have
remaining.
very strong laning heroes, right? Good team fight, good pickup potential, global presence. iG.Vitality do not have that option. So, poop. And yes, okay, waiting for the last picks. But I like the band so far, right? Like iG.Vitality, strangely enough, they actually take out the Juggernaut, expecting a Razor mid. So if it's a Razor mid, this could actually be a Gyrocopter safe lane. It should be a tiny mid for Sakata. And pretty straightforward. Nature's Prophet can play in the off lane. He can also be playing the safe lane. Kind of like what some teams have tried to experiment with. Right, so let's see how this goes. Final pick, what do they need? I actually feel like VGJ.Thunder needs someone who can tank up. Preferably a Razor safe lane would be okay. That's a solo laner with the Jakiro, and you could put a DK. Dragon Knight here would be extremely good. It is a Sylar hero. Not too late to pick up that Shadow Fiend, but I feel Shadow Fiend would be a horrible pick going into this IGV draft. Like ET Tuskar, right? Or, what could this be? It's not too late to actually run a tiny ET offlane. You still could put the Gyro safe or mid. So IGV have these options available to them in terms of the draft. I mean, Miracle joining IGV, I would say he is fitting quite well. It's just about figuring out the playstyle, right? Like when you first join a team. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I have a bit of experience in this aspect. So, like, you know, for example, at TI, when our TZ was talking about how when you join a team, you want to find players who can complement each other. It's not just about finding 5 stars. It takes time to build that kind of cohesion, that kind of synergy, knowing what each player is going to do what, their habits, playing with each other more, just scrimming with each other, just practicing. It's going to drastically improve or significantly improve how the team plays. Like, even experimenting. You could also call this like an experimental phase for IGV as they're developing their playstyle. Like, this is their story. Compared to VGJ.Thunder, where these guys, they've played for a while together now. And of course, when you have a coach like RTK, there's no doubt that they've identified, what they want to do. So, Queen of Pain, mid, it will actually be a Razor in the safe lane. Looks like. Unless they do decide to put the Queen of Pain safe and Razor mid.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, don't mind this. It's supposed to be 2018. Don't worry. This is not a rerun, guys. You're watching this live. Don't worry about it. Alright, so let's see. Monkey King ban. I mean, Miracle can play Monkey King as well, as long as it has a Battle Free or a Radiance. He's gonna excel in that hero. I mean, I do miss the days when he used to play lots of fun stuff like, I mean, I think he was one of the first, way before even the Chinese scene developed, like tried it. He played, when Legion Commander first came out, Miracle was one of the first to play Legion Commander mid. Like, he was good. Like, I'm okay with, yeah, I was quite sad that Kyle left Call as well. I was kicked from Call, whatever, but I'm excited for Kyle. I'm like, sometimes you have to break something to create something new. That's the way it happens. Especially in Dota 2, right? We've seen some heroes, you had to nerf them so that other heroes could rise. I'm pretty sure like you guys might remember the Sniper Troll meta, right? You guys were so desperate for that to just end. Or even that Split Push meta, remember the Death Prophet TI4? The TI which should never have happened, as some would say, Kappa. But yeah, Night Stalker coming out for in July. It's going to be an off-lane Night Stalker. Some teams, they do that, but it's very rare. But okay, actually it's going to be, yeah, Sakata on the Tiny. It's going to be the Miracle safe. And yeah, it was kind of expected that Sakata will be playing the Tiny mid, especially when they banned out here. You know, you saw the Razor, but it's going to be a bit of a tough call. It's never too late. Nonetheless, Queen of Pain should do pretty decent. Alright, so let's see how this goes. I don't know, from the laning phase right here, I still kind of favor like VGJ.Thunder to do pretty okay. You know what's the scary part here? It is actually a support on Nature's Prophet. If you have noticed, DDC has picked up the NP, so they're going to do something very similar to what EG has done. So it actually feels like they've kind of figured out what they want to do in this draft here. But yeah, to touch on what Hif said, yeah, Kyle's, he's a very charismatic guy. I was lucky enough to meet him at ESL Genting. We had Korean barbecue basically like almost every single day. Fun of the games, drinking games. Went back to the hotel for a bit with everyone. It was fun, it was fun. Like, I sincerely wish Kyle the best, whichever team he's playing with next. Although rumor is he might make a team with Rezo. Alright, so introducing VGJ.Thunder, Sylar on the Razor, you have DDC on the Nature's Prophet, Freeze on the Queen of Pain, Fade on the Sand King, you have Yang playing on the Jakiro. For the dire side IGV, can they pull this back in game 2? Send them your energy. Dogfights playing on the Tuskar. You have Super on the ET. Sakata playing actually on the Gyrocopter mid again. Miracle playing on the Tiny. And you will have Injli playing on the Night Stalker. So once again, you know, he's going to be playing on this Gyrocopter despite getting shat on in the previous game. And yeah, I do not feel happy right now if I'm Sakata, because it's a very weird laning matchup, right? But yeah, they were probably just trying to avoid the possibility that you would have seen the Tiny going up against the Razor mid. But nonetheless, I feel Gyro would do kind of sad against Queen of Pain. Okay, so if you guys watched the eHome DPL game the other day, Ying, their new mid player, who they swapped out with Old Chicken, who went to Keen Gaming, what he does is he maxes Shadow Strike here, or not, doesn't max it, puts it to level 3. He doesn't actually go for the Scream of Pain. So way stronger laning presence, and if you do that, if Freeze is about to replicate that skill build, it's starting to pick up in the Chinese region actually. Like, you just max up the Shadow Strike, it's very, very hard to lane against that guy.
Gold remains.
That's a dogfight smoked up, already looking for the courier snipe. I actually feel he might get this one. If you guys don't know, Tuskar can snipe the courier, you just sharp block it. He's gonna get it. Oh, in this case, he won't even need to. So that's gonna be the salve denied. Freeze losing that salve. In July, Happy over here in the bottom lane should be doing okay. As you can see, Super is going to try and cut the creep wave though. So troubles. But over top lane, Miracle going up solo against Yang. He's not gonna have a good time, especially with the Jakiro there. Milling dogfights. Actually, they're bringing Freeze super low. He will be forced to pop his Tango and Branch already. And Sylar. Yeah, this matchup, they could leave him solo as well. Which they might. But this DDC Nature's Prophet though, support Nature's Prophet, guys. Yeah, be very afraid. Dogfight's only going to Queen of Pain. He has to blink. The snowball is there. The one try. Where is he going? all the way to China. Okay, the shots, but the Fairy Fire, he's gonna hold his ground. The tier 2 first blood going to
Radiant's middle
freeze.
tower is under attack.
And meanwhile, top lane, Fade, they get Miracle as well. Super's coming to try and help him out. Fade gonna try and tangle his way out of this. He pops his wand charges. He's gonna burst strike to the low ground. He's gonna be okay. The Astral Spirit will not be enough to finish off the Sand King. Dogfights, actually they've caught the dragon. Miracle does not like Game of Thrones. Very easy kill.
I don't know my own strength. I'll take your tribute.
Too bad.
Alright, so meanwhile, 2-1.
Invisibility.
And dogfights. Let's see. I mean, I like the Tuskar pick, right? This is a very stable 4. He can do so much. Well, let's compare like this matchup so far between Gyro and the Queen of Pain. Because of the first blood given away earlier on, and with the support babysitting this Gyro mid, he's actually behind in EXP compared to the Queen of Pain. It would have been okay if the Tusk did not die. Because he overextended trying to get that first blood, he ended up giving an advantage to the Queen of Pain instead. So that situation was salvaged. With DDC, with that Invis rune, he's going to wait behind Sakata. Was hoping for a courier to come on the way, but looks like he will not get it and will probably jungle just a tiny bit. So one of the things I feel is very crucial if you're ever going to play, like if you guys ever get tempted to try the Nature's Prophet jungle support thingy, you need to make sure that you have cores who can lane, like by themselves. Heroes like DK, you know, heroes like Puck, or even a Juggernaut. But over here in the top lane, we're going to see a lot of action. Miracle might get body blocked here by the Treants. Yep, they're going to trap it. They will get the stomp out onto the Nature's Prophet. But Yang still chasing down Miracle, hunting him down to the trees. The Treant block, and Yang will get the kill onto Miracle, making it a 3-1 on the kill score. Lots of pressure here, and in July, because he's playing on this Night Stalker, they already expect that Razor would have an advantage. Self-sustaining here, 19-8, very strong. And Freeze is doing okay for himself, 13-4 compared to the 13-1, and that's when you had the Tuskar coming mid to try and bully him out of the lane.
Got it.
So good stuff, good stuff.
Illusion.
But so far, nothing much happening for now. Perhaps iG.Vitality will actually be bullied back in return to seeing if they will actually be the ones to try and play defensive now and counter-reactive, right? And Sylar, of course, playing a bit careful. I'm pretty sure he expects that the support will be rotating to the bottom pretty soon. Although I'm not sure if the Night Stalker and dogfights will be enough to kill him. Dog's here. Sharp block, they have the snowball as well. Should be able to target him off very soon. DDC's coming in to try and save him. They have the Burrow Strike. Snowball's coming, but the Burrow into July already gets the kill with the Void. Trying to chase some heroes down. They might think about going here into DDC. Fade doesn't have mana for another 3 seconds. They have the wand charges. They want to try and go into dogfight. He's going to go for the Sharp block. Fade has the Burrow Strike. Will find himself a kill. So a 1-for-1 trade. July is trying to go for the return kill here onto DDC. Should be able to, and he will just club him down. We're able to run away. Pretty good, pretty good. Burrow Strike's gonna miss. And over here in the top, they do not have the mana going. Oh, Miracle, he's gonna try to commit for this kill. Maybe not. With the Liquid Fire, will be enough with the Dual Breath as well. Miracle is gonna try and turn around, but the one charge is no the attack slow from the Liquid Fire. Yeah, public service announcement. If you guys are ever playing Jakiro support, I mean, I love playing this hero on solo MMR, especially in C, right? Try not to go for Ice Breath. Try not to. Like, unless the situation calls for it, max your Dual Breath out. As a 5, even if you're playing as a 5, right? You just clear camps so quick, you stack for yourself, and you're a very farmed greedy pos 5 who can actually do a lot and still get farm. And not to mention, Jakiro's great at taking towers, and he's a tanky support. So I love this hero. In July, going for a few hits here into Sylar with the Void, losing 21 of his damage, but not much as dogfights. They may think about going here onto Sylar. They have the snowball, but the Burrow Strike onto one more time. Super is here to try and save the day, looking for the snowball, bringing him actually away to the creeps. Not wanting to overextend, but then they have to realize that Freeze is coming in. Doesn't have a blink for 3 seconds. They're pinging him out because of I don't know, is that ward? No, that's his ward.
Gold for my forge.
But they should know, right? Because Sakata's just farming out the middle lane.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Jakiro gonna build his way into the Hooded Defiance. Bottom lane looks like this is where the party is gonna be at. So you leave Yang to... It's actually an off-lane Jakiro. I thought it was gonna be an off-lane Sand King, but alright. This works as well. Like, I like the off-lane Jakiro. The attack slow does very well with the Cold Breath. You know, Miracle can't exactly lane too strongly against this dragon, and he just sidesteps the Avalanche. Over here in the bottom lane, the Stomp landing onto 2. They want to try for the return kill here onto Sylar if they can only kill this core. But here comes the Sonic with the snowball dodge. What a play coming out here from Dogfight. The brush strike comes out. It's okay, they will still claim the kills, but that was pretty to look at anyways. Dogfight's going to hold his ground, trying to force him to fight into the call down.
Double kill.
And Fade already with the double, the support Sand King. Going to be halfway towards that Blink Dagger. And a 2-for-1 trade as that favors VGJ.Thunder with a huge flurry of rotations coming to the bottom lane. And Miracle is struggling in this lane for sure. 33 to 8 to 36 and 5 on this Jakiro. And he's actually surpassing Miracle in net worth. Miracle not having a favorable matchup, something which he's probably not too comfortable with. But like I said, this is where the party is at. The Nature's Prophet has been doing okay, not say super. But he's 1300 net worth, he's the pause 5 of the team. Doesn't even have boots. But hey, whatever, right? And this, meanwhile at this rate, you know, Yang, he's going to be able to just pressure this tower. Good matchup, good matchup. And Sylar, yup, he's overextended. Get the Stomp as well with the Shard block. Sylar will have to accept his fate, although he will try to wiggle his way out, not able to. And that'll be one pick off here for iG.Vitality. As meanwhile in the bottom, so the top lane, they find Yang, the Avalanche is there. They will try to kill the dragon, tossing him up into the air with the homing missile. Miracle getting himself that nice tasty dragon kill. So finally killing off the THD. And when you lose 2 heroes like that, iG.V are picking up some momentum for themselves. Sakata will just clear up some camps as his flat cannon returns. I like seeing Jakiro clear stacks. Who's the lucky support who gets the gold though? But Super will lap up some EXP in the middle lane. Happy to get that level 6. The next time he gets level 6, his stomps have been landing. Like, one of the biggest reasons why ET is so successful is because in the Chinese region, right, when you're 5v5, you get a stomp, even if it's like 2 heroes. The radius for that spell is so large. It's easy setup for Gyrocopter and the Earth Splitter. But Miracle and Dogfight, will they try to go here onto the Razor? Yang is here as well. There's 2 big cores. Not the easiest kills.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Shard just to try and trap somebody, but now they know that Dogfight is inside the trees. DDC getting up towards that level 6. In July, nighttime's coming up in 2 minutes, so they have a bit of time.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Double damage or freeze. Considering rotating up to the top lane, Dogfight's trying for the Shard block one more time. Couldn't exactly get it there. But over in the bottom lane, looks like they found that one pickoff. Could be the pickoff. In July should be dead here one more time, and down he goes, getting caught out. And this was despite having the ward over here. Tried to back up in time, but it was too late. Sylar, oh, almost cancelling his TP as he heads to the middle lane. And Yang also coming in to clear out those liquid fires. Happy to start pressuring this tower. Bonk. Doesn't have to worry so much. It is only level 1 missile. In the bottom lane, they will take themselves the tier 1 tower. Double damage on freeze and of course the treants. But over in the middle lane, they have Fade and Yang. Can they fight this out here? Yang is dead. Sakata getting himself the kill. Not Fade, sorry, but Sylar. The Shard's trying to trap him in, but he will actually get away to safety, pushing him out. Freeze, happy to start chipping into the tier 2. That's a sick amount of damage. Heroes will pop the Darkness, silence up. Do they have more heroes coming in? But they will immediately retreat VGJ.Thunder as the top lane Miracle will start to siege. And they get a very nice ward over here, giving them vision around the shrine. So 7-7. Yang getting his hits out here into Miracle. Still going for the treads Aquila. Surprisingly, we haven't seen any smokes just yet, but we do see a couple of heroes converging out to this top lane. Perhaps trying to get this tower last and for all. You know, they have the Jakiro and you also have DDC on the Nature's Prophet. Breaking the tree and should be able to do some serious damage out here. But now we will see that smoke I was referring to. Freeze trying to catch him out here. Does he have the blink? Yep, the snowball will connect. Always punch up. They time it nice, and dogfights will claim the kill onto Freeze. So rotation for the mid laner, very worth it. But meanwhile, top lane, the tier 1 is taken out. And all that is standing for the tier 1 towers is this middle lane tower. But I think they're pinging it out over here in the bottom lane. Sylar is alone. Avoid the snowball coming in. Do they have the Warrior's Punch? Looks like they won't need it. Here comes the stomp, and with the call down, Sakata will claim the Sylar kill. Top lane, they're actually going to keep on going. They will go for a trade. A tier 2 for a tier 1 perhaps. But no, here comes the ET. Injuly is still kind of hanging around. Do they want to try and go back in for this? Injuly could think about the courier snipe instead. Oh, the spell shield is there on the courier. And to back it off in the nick of time. So Injuly is not getting that lovely donkey. Not yet.
Haste.
They will try to siege this tier 1 tower a bit. They need to start taking towers on iG.V side. Because of the nature of the draft from VGJ.Thunder, you know, they just sweep away the tier 1 towers very quickly. Like, you look at the tier 2 as well, the double damage, it's already below half HP. Waiting inside the trees to support Nature's Prophet. Using the scan, they're going to go in for this. Balls deep, and they will find Nature's Prophet. Snowballs deep, and down goes DDC. Middle lane, they're going to keep on going as well for this tier 1 tower. iG.V not able to handle the push, nor stop anything. The Nature's Prophet pick. Kind of working out still, if you think about it. Ice Path, not sure who they're trapping, but the call down land is there. The slow is as well. The Rocket Barrage gonna go into Yang. The homing missile comes out. The draw breath will fly out. They have the boy to slow him off with the stomp, and down goes Yang. Here, Sylar chasing someone. Freezes there. Scream will connect. DDC coming in right into Dogfights, trapping him inside with the Sprout. He will go for the optimistic TPL. The Sonic Wave comes out. Dogfights gets away to safety. Sakata will claim the region. He's gonna try and fight this. Pop the drum charges. Trying to cancel his region. Injuly is walking to the wrong neighborhood. 3 heroes there, and they will actually back out. But Freeze will claim the Dogfights kill. Where did Dogfights die? Oh, he TP'd to the shrine. He didn't TP back to the fountain. So 1-for-1 trade, but VGJ.Thunder still come out on top because of that tier 1 tower kill. That's what they needed. Miracle still trying to push away the top lane and hasn't succeeded in doing so, but he has brought the tier 1 tower significantly low. Now we're going to see another smoke coming out from iG.Vitality. Just right now, IG, they need to revitalize themselves, no pun intended, as you know, VGJ.Thunder. They still can take the towers very quickly, which will open up the map for them, but I like how iG.V are still maintaining the advantage on the kill score. Miracle, this will be the first time he's participating in these smokes. He has a Blink Dagger. This will be a very strong debut if he can only find the right target. Middle lane will be pushed out. But if you look at VGJ.Thunder, they seem to know what's going on. The bottom lane is pushing out. There's no one there. The top lane is pushing out. There's no one there. So they know that iG.V are kind of converged around that tier 1 tower, and they will probably give away. Yang is there as well. Yeah, they know what's up. In July, he has the vision on Sylar. Oh, but they will go straight for him. Avalanche toss combo, and they will bring the Sylar down. And Sakata will claim the kill. Us for the throwing out for good measure. And they will make the call to go for the top tier 2. As the middle tier 1 will be taken by iG.Vitality. They're still hanging around. There is no nighttime. They will take the tier 2. Freeze is TPing in. They might think about fighting here. And meanwhile, look at the base. Tier 3 tower under siege. TP out. Do you want to try and fight? Won't find anything. Fade. Spring Dagger. Looking for some big epicenter plays this game. Freeze still maintaining his advantage at the top. Has the Orchid. They will go for a smoke. Did it ping out anything? There wasn't a ward there, so there's no way they know about this smoke. But with their wards, they should be able to see that Super is up there. They're pinging out heroes, yep, going in immediately, but they will have the shrine to go to and they will back out. Freeze getting a bit impatient. Kirill trying to build his way into that Yield Scepter. Yasha complete. He's going for the BKB first. Good choice. Considering how much nuke damage there is on the side of VGJ.Thunder, they still maintain an extremely slim lead. And iG.V this time in game 2, they have managed to adapt to the pace of the game a bit better. They have their own T-boards. Trying for smokes would not be too bad once the Gyrocopter gets his BKB up. Tiny, it's very hard to get these pickups, right? Like when you're so used to playing in C, you think you just get one Blink Dagger, you're going around getting all these wonderful snipes. But not the case, because VGJ.Thunder, I would say they're very practiced. They're very used to playing it against this, it seems. But already VGJ.Thunder, they are losing in the tower kill score, but iG.V do have the advantage in towers. This is the last outer tower for the side of IG.
Worthy tribute.
And Freeze also trying to build his way into his BKB. Taking a bit of a break. Jarro's trying to catch up to the Queen of Pain. Sylar is alone top. They're pinging it out, maybe. Miracle realizes that he cannot kill this Razor by himself. That's a 1300 HP. Oh, Jarro might actually die here. Hello? Oh. And that was the Sonic Wave used. No Sonic Wave for 2 minutes. This is a big opening for iG.V to try and fight now. In bottom lane, they are waiting for a hero. It's going to be Super. Yo steps up into the air, the Macro Pie to lay out the Ice Path as well, trapping Super. And look at how fast he falls. Holy cow. Snowball, they've caught one. It will be Sylar. So that's going to be a support for your carry. I'm not sure what he was doing walking in that particular area, but probably felt a bit safe because he had a ward there. And of course, if you're iG.V, you just want to deny VGJ.Thunder that extra point. Let's see, what's the grouping like?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't think they have the updated group standings yet. But Sakata actually has his... Is that his Sanjay Yasha? I see Overreact. Oh, it's a BKB, yeah. He's just saving up for the Mithril Hammer. But Freeze and Fade, they are looking for some kills. The Burst Strike comes out. Freeze is there as well. They will find Super one more time. He just spawned. But now comes DDC. They get the Sprout. Sakata is there, but he will run away from the tree and homing miss it to fly out. And immediately iG.V, they're on the hunt. They want to look for some pick-off kills. They know they can try to catch Fade here. Trying to get these hits out with the flat cannon. He's actually going to be able to blink out as Freeze will be the first one to TP out. Here, denial. Oh, Sakata actually got the deny early on. And now the shots comes up. They found Fade. It's going to be a nice 1-for-1. But if you think about it, it's going to be a 1-for-0 because of that deny. And DDC will TP out to the bottom half of the map. Miracle getting caught up by Freeze. DDC is going to try and trap him off. Miracle is still coming around to Freeze. But the Sprout saving him. Miracle's caught. He will go for the TP out. Will he actually be able to survive this? I think not. Actually, yes, he will. There's one child is young. He's caught someone. Ice Path, Macro Fire, everything flying out. They're going to melt this Warrior. Sylar has to do some damage. Snowball to try and buy him some time. They will turn this around and down goes Sylar. Still alive. Earthsplitter will kill off Sylar. Dogfight's going with the shots one more time. They've blocked him off there. Oh, the choke point. But DDC will still get out Young, laying out the Ice Path. Young still very, very tanky. He's actually going to be sacrificing himself, dying to Super. 2 heroes dead on the side of VGJ.Thunder, and iG.Vitality take the advantage in the game again. Good stuff. And so far in this game,
bottom tower is under attack.
lots of back and forths. I like it. I like it. Hope you guys are being entertained as well. Going to the top with the Burst Strike and the Epicenter to follow as well. Miracle, nowhere to go. They throw 2 ultimates. They bring in 3 heroes. Man, these guys are just bullying the boy from Singapore right now. And over at the bottom in July, just still pushing out that wave, trying to get some tiny damage out onto that tier 2 tower. Sakata needs to get bigger. He needs to get into the Sanjin Yasha. After the butterfly, perhaps think about even a rapier at this point. Rapier gaming, that's what we need. Especially in Chinese Dota. Rapier gaming, that's all we need. And Dogfight is actually very fat, I have to say. Racer, Defiance. Oh, the snowball in, they want to catch someone. It will be Sylar. Dogfight. Yeah, this is definitely a dead kill. Sylar is dead again. Sylar to fall. And that's a mega kill streak for Sakata. And double damage win on this big boy. He's got 7 more flat cannon hits. They should be trying to group up to take the tier 2 tower, I would assume. They want to go back in and again in July. Nighttime vision. They see Yang. Yang, what are you doing there, Yang? Ice Path. Backup Pie thrown out. Doing pretty decent amount of damage. Yang is still very tanky. Fade, no way to save him. Doesn't have the mana for the Bar Strike. The snowball is there and it's okay. He was looking. Oh, he's going to put a ward down. I thought he was trying for a courier snipe. And Miracle is not having the easiest time. 23 minutes in. His item progression hasn't been successful. Still trying to find that Sanjin Yasha and iG.Vitality. They are the ones who are, this is their timing, as they will start to push their way into the tier 2. Tier 1 top still there. That would be an easy tower.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Sakata, no DDC, I mean, just casually TPing in, putting all these wards around. So what's the play here for VGJ.Thunder? Like, they need to try and make something happen. Burst Strike, Epicenter's coming on as well. They will try to find Super, going for the storm. He will actually get it to land just before, and they call on 2. The BKB will be popped. Sylar again, falling one more time in July on the hunt. He's found heroes. Where does he want to go? Goes up with the Hunter tonight. Oh, Miracle of the double stun. Fading away. Freeze. Right, getting the silence out. But Gyrocopter still finding ways. Sakata's getting so much damage output out. And Yang, Macapire throwing up, but there's nothing they can do. And that will be 2-for-1 trade. As they think about looking for more. In July, he's found Fade. Looking for the silence. Can he cancel the TP? No, he cannot. He's going to right click away, do his best. But that'll be still 2-for-1. End of story. And iG.V will look to push up the bottom tier 2. Miracle coming in at the right time. Great stuff happening in this game right now. And iG.Vitality with a 6,000, 7,000 gold advantage. For the first time in this game, a clear number has been seen to one side. Super, Burst Striked up. Can they try and catch him? Orchid is there. Super trying to run and Super to die. So Free is getting that kill. 4-2-2. BKB also up on this big boy. As iG.V now starting to group up, not wanting to get picked off. Right. Let's take a quick look at item progression. So DDC, Treads, Medallion of Courage. One of the things that right now this build pretty much emphasizes is that he obviously would take too long to build into items like, you know, a mech, pipe. Going for these cheap items, utility items, and being as tanky as possible. That's what you want to do as support Prophet. You know, you can't just like jungle. I mean, long gone are the days where you could just like AFK in the jungle, come out 8 minutes of a Midas or something, and like go what, Shadow Blade and try to pick people off. Nah. That's the good thing about Dota right now. You know, we have to appreciate the state of the game right now. Now Miracle looking to build himself into the Assault iG.V, hold on, they find Sylar again. Dogfights looking for the snowball, they catch him. The Void is there with the slow and the cooldown as well. Looks like Sylar will fall one more time. The monster kill streak going the way of iG.V. Yeah, not... This is a bad game for Sylar. 0 and 10. Holy cow. They've been stomping him big time. Now the creep wave pushing out in the top lane. They are gonna try. They're gonna think about contesting the Roshan. Fade is there. He's gonna walk up instead. For the burrow strike, he wants to go in. The ice path is there. Can he get in? No, he can't. They need to get someone in, but Miracle will get the Aegis. But oh, that's a very strong macro pie. DDC will probably get out of this. Do they have enough? Not enough. Oh. Here comes the epicenter now flying in. They want to try and kill iG.July. Freeze is gonna pop the BKB. Toss that one Young. Miracle not able to do anything. Ice path won't catch anything. Freeze. And they will get the BK, the Aegis park. And that'll be 2 for 2. Trying to find him into the Sprout. Miracle used up into the air. Ice path. No. Freeze. Instead going with the dual breath. They have the snowball saving him actually. And they will bring him out into the easy camp. They're pinging it out. Dogfights with the save. Miracle, stop farming. What are you doing? Okay, never mind. Looks like I have VGJ.Thunder will not chase. But scary stuff around that Roche pit. If iG.July did not get that silence out, you would probably have seen the Sand King actually steal the Aegis or even go in with a big burrow strike combo. And now they all smoke up. They want to try and capitalize on this tiny bit of momentum. Jesus. 0 and 10. They are pinging super out. They know he's there. Young smoke has been broken. They're pinging it out one more time. They should know where the direction, the general direction. And Sylar just needs a BKB. He desperately needs a BKB. He's been getting caught out way too many times. Using the scan, they won't find anything. And their ward behind the tier 2 has expired. The tier 2 tower is still keeping them alive for now in terms of map control. Fade blinking forward. He will put his own ward down and burrow strike back up. I mean, that's one way of warding. It's 23 to 13. Gyrocopter's gonna start building his way in towards that butterfly. His Dog wants to build that Lotus Orb. Good stuff, good stuff. I wonder when he gets into an item like, I don't know, a Hex, Nullifier. Looking for wards. Of course, Night Stalker with the gem. It's a good thing that he's not building into an Aghanim this game, but I'm not sure he should be going into Assault Cuirass, considering the very fact that the Tiny already has one. And iG.July trying to get that bit of vision. They seem to know. They know where Yang is. They should know that he's alone. They will go straight for it, in fact. iG.July hunted the night. And here goes Miracle blinking, tossing that dragon up. He'll set to the end. Misses the stomp. Looking for the ice pop, and Miracle will club him down with his tree. Darkness on iG.July. Run looking for people. They see the courier and bang! Down goes Radiant Courier. Nice snipe. Hats. You always have to love hats. I wish the number were bigger though. I would like to see more people get hats, you know? It's good to get these hats. Maybe if they increase the frequency of the drops, it would encourage more people to watch Dota. Miracle looking for the pick off one more time. Could think about going here onto Sylar if he had a bit more heroes. But Freeze, whoa. Sir? Guess he was looking for a courier snipe.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Oh, Miracle, he's going straight in with the avalanche. Whoa, that's aggressive. They get some decent damage onto the tower. Freeze at the top lane, well kill off dogfights. So that's why they wanted to go for that aggressive play. Miracle missing the toss combo. This gyro's all the way at the top right now. So farmed on this guy.
Not so fast.
Yeah, so like I said, Sylar, he needs that BKB. I like this ward being placed out as well. Usually you see them somewhere closer around here. Or maybe even up here.
Regeneration.
That's a good ward. Gives you pretty bit of vision into the enemy jungle, and at the same time you have vision on the lane. These lane wards and the enemy's half of the map just do so much, you know. It gives you info, like you can see heroes pushing out, or if they're trying to back off. It's good for catching people, that's for sure. Should be utilized more. But iG.V will smoke up despite it being daytime. This is the Minef play, right? You know, people think, oh, they're not gonna try and gank you in daytime. But then, you know, then this happens, right? Sylar comes in, he's gonna walk into Miracle. Avalanche is gonna be off the mark. Oh, Miracle, Miracle, Miracle. Yeah, we've been seeing this quite a fair bit, but still. At least Miracle's not 0 and 10. He's 6, 3 and 3, and that will be the tier 2 tower to fall. As bottom lane, they will try to siege together with Yang and DDC, the power of the treants. We haven't exactly seen this Nature's Prophet come into amazing play. Waiting for that nice meteor hammer. TP's coming in. Hello, sir! Burst strike. Shrine is there. Can he get freeze? BKB is up. He's gonna be okay. But you look at DDC. He's still holding his ground. I think he's gonna try for the tower. What? The memes? What? And he's backed off. Okay. Siege damage. The meme hammer is slowly coming into play. Like every 30 minutes, he's gonna like get one hit into the tower. Slowly yet surely, we will see a tier 3 fall. And Miracle going to a heart. And Dog Price is so farmed that Pipe is gonna help him out so much. Look at Burst Strike, the silence is there, but he pops the pipe, he's gonna be okay. Super was there to back him up. Not much they can do about that. And I start to worry for VGJ.Thunder at this point, because with their heroes, they do not siege high ground easy unless Raze has a sick level of farm. Into line instead, Burst Strike's gonna miss. Nice sidestep from the Night Stalker as they want to try and turn him back in. The heroes are coming back and VGJ.Thunder back out. I guess you can say right now for iG.V, the storm is over. 12,000 gold advantage, it's continuing to grow. The Gyrocopter is super farmed, Butterfly is satanic, and of course he has a Divine Rapier coming out. And he has to know that DDC is dead. The homing missile is going to follow the call down as well. If you can get the first missile proc, missile to land, bonk! And down goes DDC. Sakata on a godlike streak, 9-0 and 5. Top lane Miracle killing off Freeze. Fade inside the trees, should be able to TP out to safety. But these two heroes and the power of this Nature's Prophet, non-existent in this game. They found one, the Stomp is there, will connect Snowball as well. They will go straight for Yang as they will right-click him down. They'll step up into the air, well they basically cancel his TP. Worst punch, oh! His blink just came off cooldown from Dog. He was holding the Warrior's Punch so that he could cancel the TP, but his blink wasn't on cooldown at the time, so very unfortunate. But if you're iG.V right now, you're playing around that Nyx to Roshan timing. Oh, TP coming in from DDC. Sir? Sir? I don't think you want to put the ward back down like that. Call down is there as well. Follow, bang, 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 DDC. But alright, now they go for the blink toss combo up. They found Sylar, the snowballs there. Ice Pop catching two with the macro pyre as well. Miracle trying to right click these heroes down. No one's dying just yet. Let's split will barely connect. Angelite giving them vision off the high ground. But without the creep wave, iG.V cannot push any further. But now the TP's coming in from the Gyrocopter. Sakata coming in.
Radiant's middle tower is
They're going straight for the tier 3 tower without the Nature's Prophet. Nothing they can do. The toss back. BKB up from Sylar. Will he fall one more time? He's gone into the air. They want to try and catch him off, but Sylar did steal a bit of the tiniest damage. Sakata gonna hold the BKB and just chip away into the throne, you know? I mean, not the throne, the tier 3 tower. And that would be the barracks about to fall. Helping the BKB. Nah, just kidding. Sakata, he has to Satanic. Will he try and turn it around? No, he will not. The snowball save. Oh, hold on. The Satanic. He's going to be right-clicking the creeps for lifesteal. Oh dear, oh dear. That's going to be the death of Sakata right there. Godlike streak going the way of VGJ.Thunder. Freeze blinking forward very aggressively. And iG.V, they need to figure out a way back. There is no buyback on this gyrocopter. Thank God he did not have that rapier. And this is a big opening for VGJ.Thunder to cross the river and try to get that last outer tower.
This sustains, good remains.
Now the TP's come in. Can they contest this? iG.V, they need to make something happen. They need a spark. They need a miracle. Roshan's about to fall soon. What will they do? Miracle? Stomp putting Freeze to sleep. Sylar still chipping away. Slowly yet surely they can think about contesting this. But now they'll start to pick up these heroes outside the pit. And it looks like the Sand King will go down first. Yosef jump to the end. Yes, but will connect onto 2. And it looks like Fade will be the first one down. The buyback out immediately from the Sand King is Miracle will get Hunter down. Freeze takes the Aegis. And Sylar is going to keep on going, trying to right-click down Miracle. He pops his own BKB. Meme Hammer's going to miss. And Miracle will get hunted down by the Razor. Sylar will finally get his kill. His first kill in this 38-minute game. And meanwhile, iG.V, when I said they needed a miracle, looks like DDC's come in. He's found Injuly, who will use Hunter on the knock and run all the way to the left. He's going for the TP out. But looks like they have plans. They will go straight for the top lane of Rax.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Gyrocopter up in 15 seconds though. Freeze will go straight for the tier 2 tower, so no more outer towers left.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Alright. Angela getting caught out. Dogfights is there, gonna try to save some of the snowballs there. Not sure where it's gone though. Epicenter is gonna be completely spiffed. And here comes Sakata, called down into 2. Look at the flat cannon proc. Sylar's gonna try and steal some of that damage, but no. Static Link is off cooldown for 15 more seconds. Sprout trapping 2 heroes. Big Sprout from DDC. Macro Prior is there. Lotus up. They will force up Sakata out. Sylar very low. Sakata wants to hunt him down. He's gonna chase after him. He still has the BKB. It looks like he will get the kill. Sakata's gonna pop his BKB. He will find that kill. Right clicking down Freeze. The Satanic procs are there. Freeze has the Aegis. He doesn't have a blink though. He will go down once. Yang laying out the dual breath, trying to zone them out. Dogfights and Injuly is still whacking away. And it looks like the blink back. They will try to go for Injuly. Sakata's going back into the T5. Tiny's up in 15 seconds. And it looks like with the Lotus up, they're going to keep on going. They found one more. It will be Fade. Homing missile on the way. No, never mind. Bar Strike canceling these 2. Where's this missile going to? It's going for Freeze. He's going to be stunned up. Injuly is already taking a kill. And it looks like Freeze will be able to get out of this safely. Unless, of course, Dogfights finds the kill. Ooh, he's found him. He's found Freeze. Does he know? Freeze blinking to the east. And it looks like iG.V are going to be okay in that defense. They do not lose the tier 3 tower. And more importantly, they did not use any buybacks. In July, almost catching out DDC. Yeah, this meme hammer is very hard, considering the fact that you have very little stuns on your team. And Miracle is slowly getting bigger with that heart. It's very hard to kill this Tiny with 4400 HP. And iG.V, they're just marching down the middle lane. Silence out. They will go straight to the tier 3 tower. This time Sakata has the double damage rune. Standing in the macro just a tiny bit. That's an accident. But they will take the melee barracks. Super looking for the stomp. Top lane's gonna be pushed out by DDC. The rat is trying to be real here. But looks like with the flat cannon procs. Oh my god, one more melee barracks to fall. Miracle's blinking all the way forward with the toss combo. He's gone too deep. Burst Strike is there. Miracle's getting caught. No more damage whatsoever, but he's just so tanky. They cannot kill this Tiny. Sylar's going to be chasing after him with the BKB. Can they kill him off? No, nice dodge with the snowball. Sungrip's going to miss. Miracle blinks out. Looks like Dogfights will sacrifice his life. They're going to keep on going back in, but Fade will get right-clicked down by the gyrocopter. And this is a huge win for them. They're going to try and drag them out, bait them out. Dogfights will buy back. Sakata popping the BKB. Going straight for Sylar. Sylar to fall one more time. Yang getting caught in the earth with the toss combo. Yosef to juke it out. And the GG will be called by Fade. No buybacks by the Razor and the Sand King. And that will be the end of the game. It's iG.V take game 2. And this will be a draw between VGJ.Thunder versus iG.V. a game, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of back and forth from the graph. Look at it. So many ups and downs, ups and downs. And even then, when VGJ.Thunder was so far behind, there were so many moments of brilliance. I guess it's safe to say, lesson of the day, don't pick Nature's Prophet support? I don't know. I still have my doubts about that hero. It's kind of weird. But anyways, yeah, we'll be taking a quick break. Or short break. It's going to be at least another 20 minutes before we go into our next series. Which, let me take a quick check. Google Doc is wrong. Alright, so our next series will be Keen Gaming versus VG Potential. And this is more DPL Dota. Of course, we have 3 more best of 2s coming up for you guys here on the Beyond the Summit 2 channel. If you guys are, nothing much to do, you want to watch some Dota, just sit back and enjoy some Chinese Dota, feel free to join me, Hades, on this channel, and we'll be back for more DPL, taking a quick break. Of course, if you have enjoyed the cast, if you have any feedback from me, or if you just want to clown around with someone, you can always follow me at HadesDotaTv on Facebook or Twitter. You can follow me on Twitch at HadesDota. So I'll see you guys in half an hour for our next series. Taking a quick break, Hades, once again. So see you guys.